Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome back for another Journey Share. And I'm so pleased to have this gentleman come and join me for an interview today. And we're talking to Noel from down in Melbourne, mate. How you going?
Good, Mary. How are you?
Yeah, pretty well, man. Pretty well. It's been a while since we've spoken. We've obviously
Yeah,
still messaging each other occasionally, but um, for our listeners, let's sort of paint a picture. You really were one of the early people that came onto the program originally back in 2020, yeah.
yeah, that's right.
And I think at the time when we first met, you just got back from both your parents in Sri Lanka had passed, and you'd been
Yep,
back there for about 7 years, I think, if I can remember right, and cleaning up all the little loose ends. And I think it was your
that's right.
father in the end.
At the
Um,
end, father.
so you were in Australia, and then you went back
Yep,
to because you're an only child. You
yep.
did all the right things and cleaned up all your parents' affair, and then returned back
Mm,
to Australia. And I think
mm,
this is when it probably hit you that, gee, all my friends are getting married. Some of them have
mm.
got babies. They're into houses,
That's right.
and you felt very much behind, mate. Yeah.
Oh yeah, much behind that. Most of my friends, because they've got their houses, they've cars, flashy house, flashy cars, good life, that this, and I'm just. It's like a newborn, nothing at all with me,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I need to start all over again.
yeah. But I mean, look, it was important that you went back and did that for your parents, being the only child. So,
Yes.
I think that was very commendable. But
Thank
bottom
you.
bottom line is you felt way behind, yeah.
Oh yeah, way
Now,
behind.
now at the time, though, you were doing essentially new car sales, yeah.
That's right. New,
All right.
new and used, sometimes used as well, but predominantly new car sales.
That's right. That's right. And I can remember when you joined, I was very concerned at the start because you didn't actually start doing any content for quite a
No.
while. You fed me a story about how you were working on your family tree. Um,
Yes.
you sort of expressed how you sometimes get quite a little bit OCD with cleaning your house.
Oh
Um,
yes.
and and I
Thanks to
think
you, it changed.
and I think 2 months went by and you still
Mm,
hadn't done any content.
that's it.
And
Yeah,
that's superseded with the fact that it was the middle of COVID. There was no
that's
new
right.
car stock coming into the country, and your employer, at the end of the day, mate, had to stand you down.
Yeah, gave me the golden handshake.
Yeah. And how was that? Was that sort of one? It must have been one of your low points. Yeah.
Yes, that was my lowest point. Whereas end of the day, I'm stuck at home, no job, no proper income, and no immediate family as well,
That's right.
all by
That's right.
myself. And I couldn't because even as per the package, when you're in a car trade, you get a car as well. So I didn't have a vehicle as well.
You lost your vehicle as well, and
No,
you had a girl at the time who was giving you a bit of grief as
yes.
well. I think, if I remember right.
Oh, yes, stressful. Oh my God.
Okay, and mate,
Oh,
I remember the day when I called you up and learned that you'd lost your. I think you messaged me to say I've lost my job,
yes,
and
yes, I did.
and I tried to
Yeah,
call
because
you,
I didn't have anyone. I didn't have anyone that, and how I got you is through Facebook, and that was a random. And I, and there were so many people who is coaching this, coaching that, doing this, doing that, giving this free, giving that free. But I don't know. It just uh, like they say, it's meant to be. I just contacted you.
oh yeah, I think we had a pretty quick natural rapport anyway.
That's
I
right,
think
and
because you're in sales and I used to do
yeah,
sales, so I saw some
that's right,
similarities there.
that's right.
But that day that you lost your job, and I remember when I finally got through to you, and I think you
Yeah.
finally answered the phone, and from memory, I don't know if this is how it was, but you were lying in bed, and it was just your eyes above the doona, and you were talking to me like
Yes,
this, and I'm like, what?
yes.
And I'm saying, mate, what's going on? What's going on? And I
Yeah.
think you'd sort of freaked out a little bit and had spent 48 hours cleaning the house
That's
in trying to come to terms with where you were. So it was a real low moment. And I and I think we I don't know what I said, but that got you to. And I said, "Come on, mate, you're a sales
Yeah.
guy, dude.
Mm.
You know, you got to be positive." And you looked at me, and then you just
Mm.
ripped off the doona and said,
Yeah.
you're right. I'm going to
Yeah.
sort this out."
That's
And
right.
and I remember just thinking, "Jeez, that's he's moving." And I said, "Right, you need to start doing the content. You need to get into the course. Enough
That's right.
putting it off. Get into
Yeah.
it." And you did, and you started doing it. And I think it wasn't long after that, mate. I said, "Show me, you've got to get into a job. Show me your CV." And he sent me
Mm.
this 5-page document full of.
Documentary.
You even had explanations for the periods where you weren't employed.
Yeah,
Like it was overkill. It was like 5 pages, and I
that's
said,
right.
"Well, send it through." And we
That's
chopped
right.
it back to 1 page, didn't we?
One page, yes.
One
And,
page.
and,
So,
a, and a good one page, which, like, even I like it.
well, so from the point of view of the hiring manager, they want the basic information. They want to sort this out
That's right.
quick, and I think that gave you the ability, because you're doing new car sales. That gave you the ability to walk straight onto the lot of
That's
another
right.
car dealer, walk
Mm.
up and say, "Hey, where's your sales manager?"
Yeah,
Give him that CV and say, "Next time you're hiring, give me a call." And
give me a call.
actually, and you got into it was a one of the Chinese manufacturers, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I will. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
straight in back into new car
yeah.
sales.
That's right.
So all of a sudden you were back working again, and
Yeah,
then there was a gun there who was ripping the sales up. He was top of the list every month,
yep.
and you weren't finding your groove, I suppose, like you
That's
had
right.
previously,
Previously, that's true.
and we did some coaching, and we sort of got you to think about
Yeah,
what you were doing back when you were killing it, and then all of a sudden you started to go up the list, and eventually
yeah. I was the top one.
top in the sales list, yeah.
Yeah,
And that was a pretty
and
quick
for,
turnaround, though, yeah.
but I could, to tell you the truth, Charlie, I couldn't have done it without you, without the words that you taught me, especially with your content, as well as like each time you check on me. The best part was every week, once or twice, you check on me. For the time frame I was down,
Yeah, yeah,
no one, no one, not even my family members checked on me. Seriously.
yeah. Well, it was great to watch, man, because I could see that there was this transformation was in process, and by the time you got to the you were beating the other gun who was doing sales at the business, and you were topping the sales list, and I think we spoke, and we sort of did a big high five over
Oh,
the
yeah.
phone. It's like,
Yeah,
that's it was such fantastic news, and you'd gone through a fair bit of content by that stage. I think I would have liked to probably doing a little bit more, but you got probably more out of the one-on-one sort of meetings you were
that's
having. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right. Especially with the FaceTime, like that was really important to me because through computers, yeah, it is there, the content is there, but the start was your words and seeing you, and not because I'm talking to you, I'm telling you this. Like I can tell it to anyone, you got a golden heart. You managed to get through to my head as well as to my heart as well to tell me, you know what, this is how it should be. Get this done. This is the path you could go. These are the options. This is what you can do. These are your strengths.
Mm.
And then you wanted me to anchor it.
Wanted to what?
You wanted
Okay.
all my good memories, everything. You wanted me to anchor it. I
Okay,
remember
fair enough.
that still, and I still
And
do it.
mate, I can remember one day I was sitting there at home and I was just working away, and then you tell me you've seen a new lady, yeah.
Yes,
But I think
yes.
because I knew that I knew you'd started seeing a lady. It was a lady from Sri Lanka, yeah.
Yep, yep, yep.
Okay,
She was
which
here.
was
She was here. She was here for I think a couple of years before me, and she
okay.
was working in the bank as well.
And then
And it was
yeah,
funny is because it was funny is because for me, I had that OCD of cleaning my house and keeping
Yeah.
it neat, tidy, and this and that. And I can't remember how many times you whacked me by saying, "No, just because you clean your house, nobody's going to come and look at it, right? Nobody's going to give you 100 marks. Right? Just do a little bit and live life.
Mm.
Enjoy
Was
the
it?
life.
I
Go
mean,
out there."
it was a coping mechanism for you, though, wasn't it? At the
That's
time.
right.
Yeah, when in
At that
dealing with
time,
stress, it sort of let you do something productive,
productive without.
and because you're a productive man, right? So okay, and then short time after you'd met this lady, and we
Yep,
chatted a couple more times, and then one day I
yep.
got this video came through, and
Got the
and
guts to propose to
here
her.
you are. You were at a friend's wedding, weren't you?
No, that was a social gathering.
Social
It
gathering.
was,
Well,
yeah.
and here you are. You get
Mm,
down on your knees on the dance floor,
yep.
see a lady, and you do the
Pro-
proposal in front of everybody.
proposal. Yeah,
Well,
85 people.
85 people. Put a bit of pressure on her, mate.
I was like thinking of.
um, and so how long was that time before meeting her and eventually getting married? I know the marriage
um,
happened, the proposal, I suppose. How long between meeting and the proposal? It's pretty quick,
meeting
was
and
it?
the proposal. Yes, it was approximately a month or so.
Between
Yeah,
proposing.
yeah. One sec. Met her in March, April, May, June, July. No, 4 months.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. And
Mm,
then the actual wedding didn't take place for a fair while after that.
that's
But
right.
all of a sudden you're engaged
Mm,
and by this, were you still working in the car place at that stage?
yes, yes, yes. I
Yeah.
was.
Okay. And
Mm.
so now, no, like where are we now, man? Like you're married, right?
Yep.
Your wife's
Last year I
a
got
very
married.
well, your wife's a successful, woman in business herself,
That's
right?
right.
In the sort of finance area, and you've
That's
now
right.
left the car business, and
Yeah, last year.
you're now writing up loans for people.
That's right. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought it,
Who
mate?
would
Who
have
would have
thought?
thought it? Um,
And
this is what.
it was a fast change within these few years. It was a fast change, and there were a few um, words that you taught me, and I still use it up to now.
You're still using it now?
As
That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
meh,
I'm glad
meh.
Yeah, good stuff. Some things are just not worth worrying about, mate.
That's
But
right. That's
yeah.
right.
So,
That's right.
so no, it's I look fondly, very fondly back on the time that when you were going through the program.
Yes.
You still stand out in my mind as one of the great success stories of the program. That went from the pits of shit up to
Oh
the
yeah.
level where you are now, man, and that's peaking for you at the moment. Yeah, you're still riding the wave, and things probably couldn't be better for you.
That's right. And
Fantastic.
the best part is you never gave up on me.
No,
Though I
no, no.
gave up on myself, you never gave up on me.
Yeah, no, nice one. Now, Noel, for any people watching out there who might be, listening to your story today, who might be experiencing mental health issues or loss in motivation or overly stressed, what would be your message?
The best message is give a call to Charlie. He's got the
Cheers, mate.
golden voice, he's got the golden heart, and he will never give up on you, even if you give up on yourself. And everybody else gives up on you. He
Cheers,
will be
buddy.
always there.
Hey,
And until you pick up the phone, he will relentlessly call you and check on you.
yeah. Well, that's mate. That leads me into the message for everyone out there. Guys like Noel, guys like the other guys that I've done these Journey Share interviews with. Look, it all starts with a phone call.
Yes.
There's Calendly links everywhere. It's pretty easy to do. My number's probably printed on the page. So even if it's just give us a call and let's organise a time to talk. But Noel, love your work, man. Love your work.
Love you too, brother.
Too easy, man. Thank you so much, and appreciate
Thank
you coming
you.
on to share your story. As I said, it's one that very proud of, and you make me proud, man. So
Couldn't have done it without
keep
you,
smashing
brother.
it, man. Keep smashing it.
Take
All
care.
right,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Thanks, mate. All right, everybody.
Thanks.
So once again, as Noel said, look, there comes a time to have a chat. It doesn't mean you do anything now, but let's get some plans in place. Noel here didn't do anything for 2 months after he joined.
Yeah, that's
look,
true. That's
yeah.
100% true.
So yeah, get on a call. Let's have a chat. See where you're at, and see if we can work out a plan on how to turn the ship around. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Noel. Appreciate your time this
Thank you,
morning.
Charlie. Take care.
Take care. Until next time, man.
See you, buddy.
Cheers, buddy.